Let's get right into it, because chances are you're doing at least 5 of these things completely wrong, every single day. We've all picked up habits that feel logical, even smart. Things your parents said, things you saw on TV, but when you look closer, it turns out a bunch of them make no sense, and some might even be backfiring. So today, we're debunking 10 everyday behaviors that seem harmless, but are actually kind of ridiculous. Some might make you cringe. Some might make you go, wait, what? And some, well, you might keep doing anyway, but at least now, you'll know you're doing it wrong with confidence. Let's go. You've probably heard that cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis someday. Maybe your grandma warned you. Maybe your teacher gave you that judgmental look in 5th grade. But they were all wrong. Scientists have studied this for decades, and guess what? Cracking your knuckles has 0 link to arthritis. The sound you hear, that's not bones grinding. It's just gas bubbles popping inside your joints, like your fingers are opening tiny soda cans. There was even a doctor who cracked the knuckles of only one hand every day for 60 years and had no difference between hands. If anything, it's just annoying to people around you. So unless you're trying to lose friends, you're safe to crack. No arthritis, no bone damage, just a loud pop and some judgmental stares. It seems harmless. You go to bed, plug in your phone, wake up to 100%. Perfect, right? Not really. Modern phones are smart, but not that smart. When your phone hits 100%, it doesn't just stop charging. It starts trickle charging, bouncing between 99% and 100% all night. That constant charge cycle slowly wears down your battery's health. Imagine you're trying to fill a cup and you keep topping it off every second, even when it's already full. Eventually, that cup's going to get tired of your nonsense. And the heat generated overnight doesn't help either. Over time, this habit can make your battery age faster. Want to help your phone last longer? Try charging during the day, or use a smart plug that shuts off at 100%. Or just accept that you'll be buying a new phone every 2 years anyway. No judgment. Hot water feels amazing, especially on a cold morning. But your skin? Yeah, it hates it. Washing your face with hot water might seem relaxing, but it actually strips away your skin's natural oils, messes with your protective barrier, and triggers even more oil production. So if you're wondering why your cleanse and glow routine keeps turning into shiny and angry, your steamy wash may be the problem. Dermatologists recommend using lukewarm water instead. It cleans just as well, without turning your face into a battlefield of dryness and breakouts. Also, it feels less like you're cooking your own cheeks. Bonus tip, avoid super cold water too. That whole tightens pores thing, not really a thing. Your pores aren't muscles. They don't open and close like elevator doors. You drink coffee. It stains your teeth. So it makes sense to brush right after, right? Wrong. Coffee is acidic. And when you brush immediately after drinking it, you're scrubbing that acid deeper into your enamel. It's like polishing a rock. Right after dunking it in lemon juice. Instead of helping, you're speeding up erosion. The right move? Rinse your mouth with water to neutralize the acid. Then wait about 30 minutes before brushing. That gives your saliva time to repair the pH balance in your mouth. And if you're in a rush, chew some sugar-free gum instead. It stimulates saliva and helps protect your teeth. Your dentist will silently thank you. Your enamel? Even more. You just bought a nice loaf of bread. You want it to last. So you do what seems logical. Toss it in the fridge. Except you've just doomed your bread to an early crusty death. See, the fridge doesn't keep bread fresh. It actually makes it go stale faster. Why? Because cold temperatures cause the starch molecules in bread to recrystallize, a process called starch retrogradation. In normal person terms, the cold turns your fluffy loaf into a sad, chewy sponge. Ironically, the freezer is better. It halts the staling process entirely. So unless you're planning to eat that whole loaf in 2 days, respect. Your best options are room temperature for short-term, freezer for long-term, the fridge. That's the bread equivalent of a retirement home with no heating. Stop punishing your carbs. They deserve better. You're in a quiet meeting or maybe on a date and you feel that sneeze creeping up. Instead of letting it rip, you do the polite thing. You hold it in. Congratulations. You just risked blowing out your own face. No joke. Doctors have documented cases of people who held in sneezes and ended up with ruptured eardrums, throat injuries, or even fractured blood vessels in their eyes. Sneezing is your body's way of ejecting irritants at up to 100 miles per hour. Clamping it shut is like trying to cork a fire hydrant. That pressure needs to go somewhere, and if it can't escape through your nose and mouth, it might just explode into your sinuses. So next time you feel a sneeze coming on, turn your head, cover your mouth, and let it launch. Yes, someone might stare, but at least your brain won't implode. Worth it. When you step into the shower, what do? Face the shower head like a majestic shampoo commercial? Yeah, that's not ideal. Dermatologists say you should actually turn your back to the water. Why? Because letting hot water hit your face directly can dry out your skin, irritate it, and even cause redness, especially if you're using strong soaps or cleansers. And let's be real, the whole soap in your eyes thing isn't fun either. Facing away allows your skin to absorb steam without being blasted, and keeps water from stripping your face's natural barrier. It also forces you to do that dramatic over-the-shoulder shampoo pose, which honestly makes you feel 10% more like a movie star. It's the small wins. Q-tips, the forbidden temptation. You know you're not supposed to stick them in your ears, but you do it anyway, right? Well, bad news. You're not cleaning anything. You're just pushing earwax further into the canal, closer to the eardrum, where it can cause blockages, infections, or even temporary hearing loss. Ears are self-cleaning. The wax slowly works its way out naturally. The little hairs in your ears help move it along like a biological conveyor belt. If you really need to clean something, wipe the outer ear with a damp cloth. Or, if you're truly wax-heavy, see a professional. But jamming a cotton stick into your skull? That's not cleaning. That's sabotage. Most people think, if I'm not thirsty, I must be hydrated. That's like saying, if I don't see smoke, my house isn't on fire. Thirst is a late-stage signal. By the time you feel it, your body's already behind on fluids. Even mild dehydration affects your mood, focus, and energy levels. Your skin gets drier, your brain gets foggier, and your organs have to work harder. That headache you think is stress might just be your body yelling, "Hydrate me," solution. Sip water consistently throughout the day, not just after a salty lunch or when your lips turn into sandpaper. It's not about chugging a gallon all at once. It's about keeping the tank steadily full. Your body isn't a cactus. Don't treat it like one. You've been breathing since birth. But that doesn't mean you're doing it right. Most people, especially when stressed, breathe through their mouth. That might feel normal, but it comes with a list of problems. Dry mouth, poor oxygen intake, higher anxiety, worse sleep, and even facial changes over time. Nasal breathing, on the other hand, filters, warms, and moistens the air. It triggers your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps you relax. It also improves posture, reduces snoring, and enhances focus. So the next time you catch yourself mouth-breathing like a medieval peasant, gently close your lips and take a deep inhale through your nose. It's free, it's better, and weirdly, it might be the single most underrated health hack ever. Breathe like you mean it. That's all for today. If you caught yourself doing at least 5 of those things wrong, congrats. You're officially human. But now that you know the truth, you can start fixing them, or just keep doing them and enjoy the chaos. Either way, I'll be back soon with another list of things you thought you understood, but didn't. So go ahead, breathe through your nose, drink some water, and maybe hit that subscribe button with your newly enlightened fingers. See you in the next one.